What's up, you guys? Your girl G here. Welcome back to my channel. Appreciate you for tuning in. Now, look, y'all. We got some things to talk about. We gonna, come over here, get to the channel, talk about everything that's been in the headlines. Y'all already know what I call it. I don't want to cuss too early because YouTube is not playing. Y'all, I did my review for Love After Lockup. When I tell you that whole video, like, it just literally said cancel. I don't know what happened. The whole video was taken down. So I'm trying to be careful with the words, okay? Because yikes, YouTube is not playing. But nonetheless, you guys, I just definitely wanted to come over here and talk about a couple of things. Girl Caresha, she getting peed on. TJ Holmes, he getting, look, his little white woman don't flip the switch on him. We're gonna talk about Beyonce, Aretha Franklin, and Mr. Juan Dixon. Y'all, Juan Dixon once again then got himself in a heap of fire. It is not looking good for the Dixons over there. That whole little household is dealing with it heavy. But y'all know it is. Let's go. We're gonna shoot the shits, okay? Let's go ahead and get into it. What do I want to knock out first? Okay. What do we want to knock out? Let's go ahead and knock out Miss Caresha. Let's pop with your man in Miami, okay? Miss, I'm not in love, but I'm in love. Well, we single but go together, but I'm his woman, not his woman. Y'all, so y'all know she got her show, Caresha Please. Caresha Please definitely is having some entertaining, like, little clickbait moments or whatever. But she had Trina here recently as her guest. And so they started talking about, the little sexual escapades that they like and whatnot. And Young Miami said that she likes a certain liquid, of a certain golden color, to be sprayed upon her. And I said, Self said, are you into golden showers? Self said, hell no. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Y'all, first of all, the act of peeing itself, like, I gotta be in a certain, like, comfortability to just be able to let it go. Like, even when I gotta go to the bathroom hella bad, I still gotta find a place that I'm comfortable. Even when, like, the girls, y'all know the struggle. Gotta pop a squat somewhere. You be struggling, okay? When you be out trying to find a spot where you could just, let me get down here in my squat position real fast. Be working on them quads hella hard. But, I just can't imagine somebody being under me and me straight up, like, pissing on them. Like, I can't, I shan't, I don't get it, y'all. Now, I'm not judging. I promise you I'm the least judgmental person, but I am going to look at you with my good eye and I'm going to raise an eyebrow like, okay, like, I ain't judging, girl, but okay, if that's what you want to do, if you want your man to piss on you, okay. How do you guys feel about the golden shower? Is that something you're into? Can you maybe explain why you're into that? That would be a great thing. Caresha said she just loves the warm feeling of it being dumped on. Like, she said it just feels nice and warm. Now, we all know when women, as they like to say, do a certain squirtation, that does, contain, amounts of pee. Niggas like it. They want to talk about, oh, it's pee, but, like, that's different. Like, when you're getting, squirt on, like, it's just different. It's not the same than somebody straight up like, hey, stand right there, let me take a piss on you. For me, also, it's a mental thing, because men already use having sex with a woman as a ego booster, as a, it fills his, pride up. Like, sex to men typically, like, it boosts their ego, which is why a lot of them use it as a band-aid for their issues instead of going and taking their ass to therapy. They'll have sex with a woman out here in these streets that they believe to be less than them when they woman at home and coddling their feelings no more. We know how that works. They go and find the next bitch that got shit going on, have sex with her to make themselves feel better about themselves, and then they run back home, hopefully not giving a woman, an STD because they like fucking raw out here. Ooh, I dropped the F-bomb. I'm gonna have to bleep that. I'm gonna have to bleep that. Let me not forget. Ooh, I hope I don't forget. Y'all don't let me forget to bleep that F word, because these hoes, they is not playing. But they be out here freaking raw, you know? And so, nonetheless, you know, it's a mental thing for me of like, I'm not going to allow this man to degrade me like that. Like, you're looking down on me. Like, that's all, like I said, that's why men enjoy, you know, I be getting some head, getting some, like, that's why. And then, like, of course, it's the, oh, let me nut on her face type situation. Like, it's an ego boost to them. And so, like, I will not allow no man to feel like, yeah, but take this. Like, I can't, I shan't, I won't, I don't. Not happening. Get somebody else to do it. Like, get somebody else to do it. I can't do it. You know, there's always some things like, you know, a little choke ain't never hurt nobody. A little smack ain't never hurt nobody. You know, I'm more along those lines. But pissing on me? Oh, hell no. Get somebody else to do it. Like I said, there's this one show called Sex Cells, and it's got the girl from Horrible Decisions on there. That's a really good I love Horrible Decisions, the podcast. But, you know, they go through and they talk about different, you know, escapades or, you know, different things in the sex realm, you know, that people do and stuff like that. And, you know, whips and chains and handcuffs and all that type of stuff. You know, sex is a wide variety. Hell, there's some people who like dressing up as babies. Some people like the, you know, the BDSM of it all. Some people like to get electrocuted. Some people like to get, you know, wrapped up and left in a corner and beat on by head mistress. Like, it's a lot to different stuff. And I'm more on the introduce pain scale, you know, because sometimes it's, you know, when you involved, sometimes it can hurt so good, you know what I'm saying? Hurt so good. Like, I'm more on that side of things. But the introduce the liquid and body fluids and cut the cameras, dead ass. No. So Caresha, girl, you want it, you got it. Okay, girl, you and Trina, like, Amara Lenegger came out talking about she liked it. Like, all of you hoes is nasty, okay? But y'all drop down in the comments and tell me what you feel about Caresha and her new revelations. Well, now people looking at P. Diddy now is P. Diddy. Like, are you the one peeing on her? Are you the one giving her champagne showers from the tip of your dick? Like, let us know. But moving on. So we gotta get into, I tell you, black men, when y'all gonna learn? When y'all gonna learn that you always gonna be nickels at the table? You know, y'all get a seat at the table and feel like, you know, I did it, I made it. Let me, you know, when you get on, leave your ass for a white girl, you know, type stuff. Like, I did it, I made it, I'm a black man, you know, they gonna need me, I'm the token nigga, okay, I'm the HNIC. And then you get with your white woman and then forget that she always is going to have the benefit in the relationship. No matter what happens, she's always going to have the upper hand in the relationship because she is a white woman. Right? So now, Miss Amy Robach, y'all, is talking about she was blindsided. I was blindsided. I didn't know about all these other women that this man, this sexual deviant who's been cheating on all of his wives, I didn't know he was abusing his power and manipulating women at his job. You didn't think a man who was cheating on, ain't this the third situation? Ain't this like the second wife he cheated on? Like, this is now he's going on to this is Amy Robach, who would quote unquote be the third. Like, he cheated on his first and second wife. Like, Amy, you didn't think a man like that that's clearly showing he's of low moral character, that he would have other women? Bitch, like, come on. And you ain't innocent yourself, because from what I heard, you cheated on your ex-husband with his friend that turned out to be the most current husband. So it's like, neither one of you niggas is like really of high morality. So now she's want to play the pity me. I've been blindsided. The bag is getting affected, right? They done suspended your ass. They definitely fired him. We know that much. So now you suspended, whatever. I don't think she got fired, but now you taken off air. Now you're a part of this whole conundrum. And at first it was, oh, we're all in this together. And then all of a sudden it's, all of a sudden it's, what is it? What's a good song? You went from, oh no, you went from we're all in this together to you don't live here anymore. Love don't live here anymore. I don't know this man. I don't know this man. Who that creeping in my window? Nobody. Look, she went from like, I don't know this nigga. Yeah, Amy, how dare you? But it's right on par with what the white women do. When they get caught up, we all know the white woman tears start falling out, and all of a sudden you're blindsided, and I didn't know he was such this deviant who was, having sex with all these women at the job. Bitch, you were one of them. If he's having sex with you, why would you think that it's not possible that he's hooking up with other heifers at the job? Like, cut the shit. And so now it's really like, I'm really wondering what the next direction is going to be for people with seeing her do this. Are people going to start feeling bad for TJ? Because you shouldn't. See, what I need black men to start remembering, you're never going to get treated right. White people are never going to get it right when it comes to black people. Point blank, period. You are always going to be a nigga to them. It doesn't change. Sir, what are you chewing on? Polo. What you chewing on? I don't know what that is. Yeah, but like I was saying, you're always gonna be a nigga to them. No matter how much money you make, no matter how long you've been sitting at the table with them, when they feel like it's time for that ass to go, that's it. There's nothing you can do about it. When it's time, when they want to remind you that who you are, you only here because we allow you to be here. And then white women, they're always going to be deep down, for their people. Because when it comes time to pick, oh, am I going to save us or save myself? Best believe, nigga, they going to kick you to the curb. And that's what Amy's doing. She's kicking your ass to the curb. And now I don't want to hear nothing from this man talking about, oh, I shouldn't have did this. Oh, they treat me bad. Oh, if it was a white man. See, that's what you black men love to do too. If it was a white man, I'm so sick of hearing that. And I feel like black people, y'all try to escape accountability by pulling up what white people do wrong. And it's like, what white people do. But guess what? It was wrong when they did it too. Just because they don't get the consequences doesn't mean what they did wasn't wrong. And now you're dealing with the consequences because A, one, it was wrong, and two, B, you're black. You're black. You're gonna always be black to these people. So yeah, the consequences are going to be had and put on Front Street because they gotta make an example out of you. And then it's gonna, oh, but the white man, yeah, it was wrong when he did it too. And y'all want to make excuses to not get the consequences for the shit that y'all do wrong. And y'all use them as scapegoats. And we can no longer sit there and try to Captain Save a nigga. I don't know what this boy's shooting on. We can't, Captain Save a nigga all the time. Because that's not what's good for the community. As a community of black people, it is time for us to start getting rid of the degenerates. We have generational trauma. We have generational abuse, generational scars. We have a lot of mental health issues. There's so much that we have to heal in our community. And it starts with first acknowledging it. And when y'all do shit like this between Antonio Brown, Stevie J's, the Nick Cannons, the TJ Holmes, it starts with y'all. And truth be told, I really feel like the black community is doomed because it's all contingent upon our leaders, quote unquote leaders, black men, deciding they want to do better and be better. But from what we see, y'all don't want to. So it almost feels like the community is doomed because black women can't continue to do the work on our own. Polo. You see me trying to do something here? Oh, you trying to... Ain't no graham crackers left. And I'm like, what is he licking on? He done stole my graham cracker packet. It ain't nothing but crumbs in there. But yeah, like I was saying, I almost like sometimes I really feel like the black community is doomed because our black men evidently ain't trying to be better. And when it's time for y'all to take accountability for y'all's actions, all we're ever hearing is, but the white man, Tory Lanez, his daddy, the system is working against him. It's doing what it's doing. The system has failed this black man. No, you failed that black boy that turned into a black man degenerate. He has shot a woman. Now it's time for him to get his consequence. But now we're gonna pull the black card. Polo. But yeah, so TJ Holmes, you know, I don't feel bad for you. I really don't, because you got yourself in this mess. There's no more that we can do to try to help you niggas because y'all don't want the help. Y'all get upset when black women try to hold y'all account. Hold on, y'all. But nonetheless, like I was saying, TJ Holmes, I don't feel bad for you. We're going to see if he's going to try to, you know, pull the, oh, woe is me card. Don't nobody try to save him because at the end of the day, this is clearly a pattern for this man. You go to work, you find you some women to hit on, and you abuse your power, and like, you niggas get caught up over sex. And y'all want to say, oh, it's just pussy. Women don't need bring nothing but coochie to the equation. But it sure is getting a lot of y'all caught up. It sure is. Ask Emi Aduko, whatever, with Nia Long. Like, it's getting a lot of you niggas caught up. But it's just coochie. Right. It's just coochie. Y'all don't do nothing but bring coochie to the equation. TJ, I can't do nothing but pray for you. Like, I really can't. Like, that's all we can do is pray for you. What's Friday after next? Ladies, we gonna go home. Let's pray for these niggas. That's all we can do is pray for these niggas, okay? But yeah, you guys, drop down in the comments. Tell me what you feel about Amy now claiming she's blindsided, y'all. Deciding, Polo, you keep picking up the loudest things, and I'm trying to get some stuff done. Jesus. Yeah. What do you guys feel about Amy saying she's blindsided? Do you guys feel like that TJ is gonna, you know, come out and, you know, try to play the woe is me card? What do you guys expect for the future of Miss Amy? Do y'all feel like she's gonna be able to make it back on network television now that she's claiming these, you know, I'm blindsided, you know, I'm the victim here, you know, things. Yeah, y'all drop down in the comments and let me know how you feel about that. But moving on. Speaking of another nigga that's caught up, let's go ahead and knock out Juan Dixon. Y'all, I tell you, it's some dark days in that Dixon household, because not only is he dealing with the court case of what happened at the with the basketball, with the athletes, about him knowing about the kids getting harassed and, you know, photos leaked and all that type of stuff. Juan knew about it. He was notified from the athletes and basically did nothing. So now you're caught up basically as an accessory to all that bull. Not only that, now, you know, I guess congratulations are in order now that him and Robin finally got married. Right. Y'all got married just now. Filming is happening already for Real Housewives of Potomac. We're watching the season as we know it. So y'all got married in January. Y'all supposed to already been married at the brother-in-law's wedding. This ain't starting to seem like a scheme that Todd set up to come with the bullshit. Like, is it starting to seem like a scheme to y'all? Because it certainly is to me. It certainly is to me. Because Robin and Juan, y'all know damn well y'all did not want to get married. Y'all have been happy playing this stupid ass, oh, we're going to stay together for the kids bull. Because Robin, at the end of the day, cannot let Juan go. She can't let him go. She's been with this boy since 16, 17 years old. And she can't imagine her life, even though this man, honestly, clearly, emotionally is unavailable to her. It's so obvious. You see no connection with them on the show. Every time she tries to talk to this man, he literally has an annoyed look on his face. And I think Robin does not want to deal with the fact that she is in an unhappy household. Hold on, y'all. Everybody always want to call me in the middle of something. But yeah, no, like, it's obvious that Juan and Robin literally are just putting up with each other until Carter and the other one get out. And you know what? They're going to be literally what most couples talk about, which is once the kids fly the coop, the parents are looking at each other like, I don't know you. Like, who are you? Like, do we even love each other anymore? I think Juan and Robin, of course, have love for each other, but are they in love with each other? And I think Juan would be okay walking away, but I think he feels guilt to leave Robin because her family did so much for him as a young man. You know, we remember the story, like, they took him in after he was dealing with, like, the loss of his, something happened after, like, they took Juan in. I can't remember the story in particular, but nonetheless, I feel like Juan, in good conscience, like, he can't allow himself to walk away from Robin because he knows it would kill her. So they would rather stay in this facade of a household, this sham of a marriage, than deal with, like, Robin, you're going to have to deal with the pain on the front end and the back end. Because on the front end, the pain is, oh, I'm in a household, I'm with a man, we just have sex because it's readily available. You know, I got dick on command. You know, like, if it's like, you want to have sex? You want to? Okay, let's do it. Like, y'all just get to do it because y'all are roommates. Y'all literally are roommates who have sex every now and again. And on the front end, like, you're dealing with the pain of, like, living with a man that you honestly don't know anymore, that you know isn't in love with you, and every time he walks out the household, he could be with some other bitch. And that's literally what came out. Now, after dealing with the football situation, we're dealing with the allegations of him being at a hotel with another woman, and allegedly she had receipts, y'all. So shout out to Giselle, when she's one that talked about toast to receipts in Mexico with her triple neck head ass. Neck rolls and stovepipe leg head ass. Like, now these allegations are coming out, and y'all, of course, we gotta say allegedly, but y'all believe it? Do we believe it is the question. And Juan, the way he blew up at Robin when she called him overweight. First of all, Robin, why the hell did you even call him in the first place? This nigga don't even like being on camera anyways, y'all. He don't even like being on camera anyways. And so you call and put him on camera, and he starts going off, man, I'm gonna cuss all these hoes out, Robin, you better quit playing with me. You know, I'm so sick of these women. And then he pulled the don't let these women tear us apart card. I was like, don't let these women play with us, Robin. We've been doing good. That's what niggas typically say when they get caught up, right? Babe, man, they just jealous. Don't let them ruin us, baby. We've been doing so good. Don't let them play with you like that. You know, that's what niggas love to say. But it was, for me, more, it was Robin's reaction to when Ashley told her that mess. It was Robin's, like, energy. It was uncomfortable looking. And her visceral reaction to try to call Juan, I think, honestly, was to give him the drop, like, they on us. That's what I feel like. I feel like she was giving the call of, like, babe, get your shit together. Stop playing with all of the loud stuff. Play with your toys and cut it out. Jesus. Why do dogs... I don't know what it is about dogs with chew on everything, but they chew toys. But yeah, no, so, Yeah, when Ashley told her those allegations of what, Karen knew about him having a woman up in Georgetown or whatever, like, he blew up. And I feel like Robin kind of called him low key to give him, like, the heads up of, nigga, you out here being, a little too sloppy with it because these hoes is coming to me, with information, right? We all know Robin knows Juan is out here doing stuff, but Robin to me is kind of like Tisha, where I'd rather, even though I know this boat is sinking, I'd rather go down with it and keep up this facade versus proving, the viewers right. It's all about, I cannot prove the viewers right. Tisha does it with Marceau, Robin does it with Juan. It's like, we're watching you guys. The viewers aren't stupid, but they just don't want themselves to literally give in to what the viewers are saying because it's like, they just can't be right. Like, they can't be right. But it's like, nigga, we see you. So do you guys believe, Juan Dixon is out here at hotels? Then the girl was talking about he be passing her along, be trying to pass women along between homies and stuff like that. I believe it. I really do. I really, 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 really do. Because at the end of the day, Juan, anytime Robin brings up the past where he was out there, with his community peen, he goes ballistic. He don't ever want to talk about it. Juan ain't changed shit about himself. And clearly, his character is in question. The fact that some underage people or, people who trust you, athletes, came to you and say, hey, there's a coach blackmailing me with sexually explicit things, and you sit back and do nothing. So yeah, Juan, we definitely raise our eyebrow when it comes to you, and we gotta look at you with our good eye. So y'all jump in the comments. What you guys think about Juan and his sexual escapades, passing the women along to the homies? It ain't fun unless the homies can have some. You got like Robin and Juan, y'all literally just got married in January. Like, the shit is a facade. Y'all clearly are doing it for technicality. Like, I really feel bad for Robin. I do. Because it's like she just does not want to deal with the pain of Juan moving on. Because at the end of the day, Juan is a, particularly fine specimen. He ain't gonna have no problem finding him a new bitch. He ain't. And Robin can't handle that. Okay? But yeah, you guys, let's go ahead and move on. So what else did I want to talk about? Y'all, speaking of who needs to move on, Chrisean, Polo baby Chrisean. I did want to talk about Chrisean really fast because Polo Ting Ting. I watch her and Blueface act a plum fool on social media. And in the beginning, it's like, man, get these people off my screen. I'm tired of looking at them. But then, like, you're watching pain. Like, we're literally watching generational trauma. We're literally watching abuse, scars, toxicity between these two. And they're in a horrible cycle with each other. He's egotistical, narcissistic, obviously, because I'm Blueface, baby. I'm the one who brought you on. And he finds this girl who clearly is insecure. She's, has low self-esteem. She's dealing with daddy issues. And that partner with a man like Blueface, like, it's a perfect recipe for a horrible storm. And the clips came out of her and Dr. Ish and, and Blueface having that little therapy session. And it was tragic. She talked about how her dad was abusive. Her mom was beat up. She was beat up as a kid, which isn't confusing me to how her and Blueface be fighting each other, because it's like, I'm a fight back. Like, no man is going to ever hurt me again. I couldn't fight my daddy, but I'm going to fight this nigga. And boy, do they be fighting. She done bopped him in the head with bottles. He didn't have to get stitches in the back of his head. Like, Chrisean puts up such this, like, harsh barrier, but also when she gets weak, you see it. Like, she burrows down like this. She starts crying. The girl is just literally one, like, she's a walking ad for help, like, mental health issues. And I just really feel bad for her. But what we not gonna do, Chrisean, and what I can't do in good conscience, is say, oh, congratulations, because if you haven't heard, y'all, she's with child. Y'all, this girl's with child after 3 terminations. Okay, she done went to the TCBY, shout out to Rodney, 3 times already. And it's like, she said, I'm keeping this one because I done already done so many that the doctor told me, like, if you keep doing this, girl, you ain't gonna be able to have no babies in the future if you want some. So cut it the fuck out. And now it always happens right when you're about to get your clean break from a nigga that he locks you down with a baby. I think Chrisean low-key would have been on her way out. Like, she has these moments because she tweets it. She tweets these moments where it's like, oh, like, I deserve better than this. Oh, I don't need to be with a man who wants to go back to his baby mama and bounce between us. Oh, you know, I feel low. You know, I don't want to feel this pain anymore. Like, she has these moments where, like, you see that it's there. Like, she recognizes that this is a hot-ass mess. But then she lulls herself back with the drugs and alcohol and goes back with this nigga. Obviously, the dick is obviously dicking. Like, it's just a storm of toxicity, and as a public, we're watching it. And Bobby, I'm glad he said something. Everybody else in the comments talking about, oh, you know, maybe this will make her a better mom. Maybe this will change her. And it's like, y'all are putting all that weight and responsibility on a baby. Now the responsibility of Chrisean being a better human being, dealing with all of her trauma, now is on the child, a fetus, now is carrying the weight of that. And it can't even speak yet. It ain't even born yet, and y'all have already placed all that responsibility on this baby. For me, personally, I feel like there needs to be some type of, you know, process set up that when a woman finds out she's pregnant, or when a couple finds out they're pregnant, they got to sign up for 9 months of therapy before the baby comes. Those 9 months, when you're pregnant, I feel like it should be required that you have therapy. Because a lot of times people are having babies and not dealing with their issues from childhood. And that's what's causing the generational trauma to continue, because nobody's dealing with their issues, because it's all about the cute stuff when it comes to the baby. Oh, the baby shower, you know, the gender reveal, you know, dressing up in cute ways. Like, people always think about the cutesy stuff. But behind the scenes, y'all, I see it. This shit is hard. I'm auntie. And when I got the kids, shit, I be ready to drink and light up when them niggas get gone, okay? So, I hate to say it like that, but damn, them niggas, they eat up house and home. It's more than anything, kids are mental and emotional, like, work. They're leeches, okay? And if you aren't getting fed good energy from your spouse, your partner, the man that you're in a relationship with, that you had that baby with, a lot of women suffer on the inside. It be married single mothers because they have niggas who literally watch them do all the work and sit back and do nothing. Zero, zilch, Nathaniel. And that's without all of this that we're already watching them deal with, which is their vices, the drinking, the liquor, the drugs. Like, on top of all of that, Blueface, he got mommy issues. You know, and he's got his baby mama that when he mad with Chrisean, he gonna run to her, and she always gonna take him back. Like, we're watching just terror and thinking that now let's just bring a baby into all of that. Chrisean, I know it didn't feel good to hear Bobby say, bitch, you don't need this baby, but bitch, you don't need this baby. You don't. And somebody really in her circle needs to be like, look, if you had his baby, maybe give it up for adoption, maybe. I don't know, but Chrisean need help, y'all. Her and Blueface need help. And it's so sad because we saw the type of girl that she was before this man. Y'all, she was on like 2-3 different shows. She was an athlete, had college scholarships. We seen the type of girl that she was. And you see what getting around a toxic ass nigga, these toxic ass men, and seeing what it'll do to a woman, trying to be with a man and fix him, because that's what she was telling Dr. Ish. I just see him, you know. I just want to be there for him because he really is a good person on the inside. And Dr. Ish is like, you can't, that's not your job. Like, you can't be responsible for him. You're getting all these tattoos to prove to him that you're worthy of his love. And this little nigga is all gonna run back to his baby mama. He don't give a damn. It boosts his ego when you get all these tattoos of him. It's just amazing. Like, the links that women really will go through to try and, oh, I'm gonna help heal, fix this black man. all along, bitch, you are drowning. They would be drowning trying to save a black man. And then they get babies feeling like, oh, that's going to make it better. And it makes it completely the opposite, because once a woman has a baby, a man becomes immediately unattracted to her, I feel like. And so I'm starting to realize men become unattracted to the women who have their kids because she's no longer fun, right? She now becomes an obligation, something that puts pressure on me, something that I have to take care of. And a lot of the men ain't ready to step up to the plate and do that. So when it is time for them to do that, when they have a baby, these niggas start backing off. And we start seeing these patterns of men running from the responsibilities of taking care of their children and using patriarchy, the rules of patriarchy, oh, that's your job to take care of them, as a way to be lazy. Chrisean, I'm praying for you. She need help. Blueface, you need help too, little nigga. But yeah, you guys, this video is getting a little bit long. I really want to talk about the Beyonce and Aretha Franklin of it all, but I might do that in another video. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. You guys, tell me what you feel about Chrisean and Blueface, her having this baby, being pregnant, watching her on Crazy in Love. All the topics we discussed, y'all, just drop it in the comments to let me know how you feel. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all stay tuned. Your girl got a laptop, so we gonna start going live a little bit more because your girl got her laptop back. So yeah, you know, I'm definitely ready to interact with you guys again. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I will catch you guys later. Bye.